Hello, Stargazers. I have a mint tea, and we are going to do a shorter video today, but I wanted to tour my hotel so far. I definitely want to tweak at the very least the last two rooms, but I hope this might inspire someone, or you might want to share what you've done with yours, because I would love some more ideas. And yeah, let's do that. I hope today's been kind to you. It's so wonderful to hear from you. Let's go see Spike first. I wish it told us what the theme was initially, because I have to try and remember what they were before I made them what they became. But I'm pretty sure this room was coastal. And I, as you can see, made a very coastal room. My idea going into this was I didn't want to make just regular rooms. I wanted to do like a Madonna Inn type experience where every room is so themed. So as we got the seagulls flying overhead, we got the wheel in there, some KK tracks that felt appropriate. We got some magazines you can borrow. I love the little animation of the snow globe. It's a very big snow globe, but I love it. Every room has the white flat screen TV, I think, because my idea was it's a hotel, so I want some things to be consistent, so it feels like a hotel still. And like the beds typically are in the top left. I think they maybe all are. I think I tried to do that. Whether I succeeded, we'll find out. We got the mermaid set in here, and it's like the bed is on a little island. We've got some surfboards you can take out. Naturally, we got a sea bass in here because they're everywhere. Why not in your hotel room? Some shells, fish print. We got posters. I really like the blue on those bottles, and like a seafood pizza. Even the bathroom has little fishies on the wall. Honestly, this one turned out really cute. I forgot how cute the bathroom was in here. And that is room 1. Oh. I love how they flap. How are you doing, buddy? It's been a while since I've seen you, Spike. Of course. Sorry for just barging into your hotel room. I wanted to... Oh, also, I believe there should be like the little... I was gonna say the little towel thing. I tried to have that in every room. I think where I remember the lights were thing. The first few rooms, I also tried to make the lighting of the room match. So you can see, this room's really green. I think this was... I don't remember what the theme given was, but I know we turned it into like a Japanese room. So, and part of my thinking here was I wanted to get in a bunch of the karate set because I never have a time to use it. So I've got this little, especially this piece, because it's really cute, but it's also really overused. So someone just put the shopping down as they've come in. There's like a little wall / doorway to the bathroom. We've got the tanuki there. Tom Nook would approve. I love reading the things on this. I say, maybe I can't do it in the hotel room. Never mind. We got some bamboo. Even her suitcase is green. The bed, once again, top left. I think it's the only one rotated this way. We've got just a wall of manga you can borrow whilst you're here. Manga? Manga? I never know how to pronounce this one. It's like I read it a lot, but I don't say it. Read the word, not so much the thing. Though I have, but not recently. We got this. This TV is much lower because I thought since the table's much lower and they got these little stools, which I apparently can't sit on, it was just better. And I like how it looks with the speakers either side. You gonna see Booster, Tammy? Every room has a little kitchen with a little mini fridge. I made sure of that. I also am more a bath person than a shower person, and you can see that in that I often forgot or just didn't add showers. But in here we got a bunch of karate stuff. So you go over the little bridge to the nice like spa bath. And I did get the karate and KK poster up there, even though it didn't really match the room, just because I thought it, his family works here. Be a fun little promotion of the family. Maybe it's like a hotel advert. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, just that I like it. Room 3 is my favorite, I think. I think this is the one I'm most proud of. Oh, sorry, did I not speak to you? My bad. Hi Graham. This is my cowboy room. The theme given was ranch. Oh, you're an influencer. Interesting. So we've got the little storefronts, like a little shop there. We've got the wagon being pulled by the horsey. One of the beds in here is like a little haystack, so you got another horsey over there. We got hung some hats on the wall. We got the suitcase instead of the rolling suitcase. It was just like the rover trunk. Like I said, same TV. The butter churn. This might be still a little out of place. I just got sentimentally attached because I had it in the room so long when I was decorating. Because my process is I spawn in everything I might want to use and then just try to make it work. And I moved that thing around so many times. And someone was like, I can't get rid of it. I also just reminded how infuriating it is that how often the wood tones just don't match. And not just the wood tones, so many colors just don't match in this game. It makes me so sad. But we used the kind of aged version of the ranch set. Spent a long time discussing what cowboys use as bathtubs and what would be the closest thing we had. But I really like the effect of the shelf back there because it looks like there's a bar. It's like a little tavern, you know? Saloon. I think use saloons more than taverns, but I thought that was neat that if you're coming from this side, it looks like that's part of the bar. Thank you, buddy. I don't mean to interrupt. I just would like to go check out my next room, which is this was like our birthday party sleepover room, which is again it got a little bit whatever from the theme the further I got. So we've got a little spot where they can get their nails done and do their makeup. Obviously got the Switch for playing those party games. Plenty of toys and games. We got some birthday like biscuits over there. The board games out. So many cuddly toys. One of those old style CD players. I had one of those. I think they can do a little fashion show. I tried to get the paper chains so they look like they're all connected and kind of going angled, like, you know how buntings, I don't know how to describe it. I know what I mean. I hope you do too. I love this wallpaper so much. You'll see I use it in my actual village's room because it's just my favorite. That's why it's so dark in here, so you can see the stars. This bear, I initially had next to the TV, and then Leilani told me off for blocking the doorway. So we compromised, by which I mean I moved it out here because it's like the statement piece of the room. I couldn't get rid of them. I was attached. I really like the birthday table. I don't love how hard it is to like actually set it up. It takes up so much space. But we've got like the little recipe for making the cake open on the kitchen side. Got the cake in the middle. Pile of presents. Even the bathroom is all pink. Fairy lights. I can't exit the room now. Oh no. Oh, okay. Haha. We're free. I was slightly worried there for a second. What like did you pick of the ones you offered? This is maybe the strangest one? Maybe? So this is like a Scooby-Doo mystery room. Yeah, Scooby. We got one of those masks with the eyes that move when you look away. We got a scrapbook where you can make note of your clues and stuff. Or maybe, no, I think we're like, oh, it's like the history of like the place and why they think it's haunted. But actually, it's just Beardo committing insurance fraud or something. I don't remember what what we settled on the plot being. I also don't remember what this table was for. But the idea was there'd be different locations. So we've got the outside, the kind of petrol station. We've got the jail, which has some clues in it. And also like a board for them to put what evidence they found. We've got a diner. Got the dolls and Nod to Ica Village. Fun fact, behind like the kitchen cabinet, there is a picture of Beardo. I don't know if you can see it anywhere. No. But the hands are kind of leading you to that clue. And then we got what I'm saying is like a Fred Jones style trap plan. And naturally, when they solve the mystery, they'll come get milkshakes at the ice cream parlor. In true Scooby-Doo fashion. It's fine. It's a totally normal room theme. So normal. I don't really know how I ended up at the point I did. I think I took it as a challenge whenever they gave me a theme to be like, what can I do as far away from this as possible so that my rooms are really interesting and not the same over and over again. Oh, you know what? I do love a cowboy room. I do really like this one. So this is like our little ski lodge. I think the theme was cabin. So I've made a little outside area, so it's like you're outside but you're inside. And we got a snowman and season stuff. There's the air conditioning units. It's nice and cool out here. I said this was like fake snow. And then I used a lot of the... I think the thing with the hotel rooms is I did a lot of different layouts how I normally would. And like tried to separate things differently. So we've got an outdoor kind of sauna bathroom thing. But I made like a separate log cabin inside the room, which I really liked. So you can get your hot drinks, you're nice and cozy, do a puzzle. We're gonna say that that box of transport stuff is just other puzzles, they just all happen to be transport themed. Ignore that you can still see a little snow behind the TV. I tried to cover it as best I could. Cozy fireplace, cozy drinks. I don't know why, I just felt like the person here was into photography. So yeah, I thought it was really cute. You got some nice warming soup. It's fun. And the last two, I think I'm gonna redo. Or at least like touch up. Because sorry ma'am. I did them yesterday on stream and I was really sick, so I kind of had to cut it short and really rush through them. This is, I don't remember what the theme was called. I know it gave me that bed and the panda, and I was like, well, I'm gonna keep them. And then somehow it spiraled out into, I think it went from there to like adventurer, and then from adventurer to museum. I think there was another step or two in between I'm missing. But yeah, it's a very eclectic room with a bunch of different exhibits. So we've got the art, we got the fossils, the mirror is also an exhibit piece, obviously. We got some thrones, stone table. We got the Brewster biscuits, because naturally, if you're going to the museum, you're going to stop by Brewster's. I feel like there's definitely some bits I could have done with swapping out. Like, I'm not really sure how this ties in yet. I know it was to try and tie in with the bed, but I don't feel like it's very museum-y. I also think I meant to delete the speaker because it was just there so I had music, because I don't like having silence whilst I decorate, and I forgot. There's like a fun little archway to the bathroom here. Again, the bathrooms tend to be very different shapes and designed very differently. I'm impressed how much variation I managed to have for the bathrooms, considering I was trying to use the same overall pieces. And last but not least is arguably the most boring room. No offense, Daisy. I'm sure you made a great pick. Like, it's lovely and it's very luxurious, but it's also like I basically used what was recommended, because every time I tried to add anything else, I found out that the blues didn't match. Hi, Daisy. You're fine. I also want to do like a ball thing, like a Beauty and the Beast style, like dance in the middle, like Cinderella. But the problem with like a ballroom is it's really just like a lot of big empty space, so it didn't really work for the room. But I did push myself to use silver instead of gold. That's like the most interesting thing in here. I really like the new set. It's really pretty, but the blues just don't match anything at all. I don't know why. Like that's the closest thing I found, that vase, but like a lot of stuff that you would think would match just is wrong. Also, like the whites. If you look at the kitchen, why are things not right? I thought they had like a little fancy dessert box. They're here on their honeymoon. I like to build a narrative. I got a bunch of art on the walls. Fancy tea set. We got a little vanity set up in here with a fountain. Yeah, I don't know. It's one thing I'm like, I'm not sure what I could add, but also I just feel like the theme itself was so basic, it needs tweaking. But that is my hotel. I hope you've enjoyed. You're welcome to come stay. If you do, I will get you the VIP room and we can decorate it however you'd like. Ooh, that's a question. If you were a VIP at this hotel, what would you want your hotel room theme to be? I feel like mine would obviously be some kind of like celestial stargazing room. That'd be really fun. Especially knowing how all out I go here. Yeah, I think that'd be really fun. If you had to stay in a hotel room that you've already designed, what would it be? I'd probably go in the sleeper room. The birthday one, it's so cute and cozy. Yeah, I'd have a lot of fun there actually. I love that we can summon amiibo villagers. At some point maybe I will bring some villagers, but also it's kind of weird because it's essentially the function from Happy Home Paradise. However, with the VIP room, it gets wiped the next day. So you'd put all that effort into decorating your room for them and then it'd be gone. Whereas if you summon Happy Home Paradise, obviously you get a permanent version. I don't know. I need to do some more decorating in general. My poor island. it's in need of a little love at the minute. Oh. Okay, so I'm meant to be wrapping up, and I will wrap up shortly. But just like before we do, have you seen the Tomodachi Life trailer? And did anyone else look at the island, like all the customization things, and go, "Wow, that's a game about creativity and freedom"? Because I remember when they pitched New Horizons like that, and then didn't include other creative freedoms we had in previous games, like being able to design constellations. Also. I promise I'll wrap up in a minute. Heartopia. I haven't touched it because I heard stuff about them using AI adverts and not hiring content creators or something, and just AI in the game. I don't know how true that bit is, but they've used the same, like, again, it's all about creativity and freedom, and it sounds like maybe it's just unintentional because it's just a vague theme, but it did sound to me like they're trying to do the New Horizons pitch. I don't know. I'm really excited for Tomodachi Life though. Also, to play a little gator game when I get back. And all the things. There's so many games. I hope you'll stick around to see them. And that you're having a wonderful week. I am in Japan now. Which is wild to think about. I have a little bit of last minute packing to do here. My suitcase is currently in my bed. I should get to that because I have D&D in like half an hour. So if it does out, go looking for me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever time zone it is for you. If you need to eat, drink, take your meds, remember to do so. If you want to tell me about your hotel or your dream hotel or nothing at all, that's okay. There's never any pressure to comment. Just know that I appreciate you hanging out with me and spending your time with me. This feels weirdly short for me. I do really long videos normally, often unintentionally, but this was very brief. And now I'm left feeling like, I feel like I should fill time, but also it's okay for things to be short. Maybe you'll prefer it. We'll find out. I love you. Bye. Oh, do you want to like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube stuff? I'm really bad at remembering to ask that. It's okay if you don't, but I should probably mention it. This is a little reminder. The like ratios have been really good recently. It's meant a lot. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week for the next pre-record.